In our previous episode of Folktales, we shared the tragic tale of a mother and told you how the Nokkalekai Falls in Meghalaya got its name. In this episode, we'll tell you the tale of the living god of Spiti Valley.
भारत को तिब्बत से जोड़ती हुई बर्फ से ढकी वादियों से मिलके बनी स्पीति. इट इज डेफिनेटली अ विंटर वंडरलैंड एज दे से व्हेन कवर्ड इन स्नो. जब आप स्पीति में होते हो, स्पेशली सर्दियों के मौसम में, तो पता ही नहीं चलता कि ज़मीन कहाँ ख़त्म हो रही है और आसमां कहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है. नीचे बर्फ की चादर और ऊपर बादलों का आंचल. ऐसा लगता है कि हिमाचल एक सीपी है और स्पीति उसके अंदर छुपा हुआ एक बहुत सुंदर सा मोती. बट स्पीति इज मोर देन जस्ट अ ब्यूटीफुल डेस्टिनेशन. अपने अंदर बीते हुए कई सालों को बसाए हुए है ये घाटी. डू यू नो व्हाट स्पीति इज फेमस फॉर? इट्स एज ओल्ड monasteries. Some of them are even 1,000 year old. One of the monasteries is Gyuu Monastery. And आज हम इसी monastery के एक लामा की कहानी आपको सुनाएंगे. As the local legend goes, the valley once faced a terrible adversity in the form of a scorpion infestation. बिच्छुओं ने अपना घर बना लिया था उस गांव को जिसे आज हम घ्यू के नाम से जानते हैं. It was only a matter of time before the villagers realized that they can't get rid of these scorpions, especially by simpler means. But करे तो क्या करे? ऐसे में a Buddhist monk came to their rescue. Sangha Tenzin was originally from Tibet, but when he was around 40 or 45 years old, he settled in Gyuu to meditate. We can assume that he cared for the village and its people. And जब उन्होंने देखा कि लोग इतनी तकलीफ में हैं, he decided to help. In order to get rid of the scorpions, he sacrificed his own life. There isn't any explanation about what this sacrifice entailed, but it is believed that he self-mummified his body. Now, if you don't know what mummify means, it's basically a way to preserve a body by wrapping it in a cloth with some chemicals or preservatives. It's common in Egypt, and to preserve a dead body, it takes a lot of skill and all kinds of techniques. But when it comes to the Lama who saved Gyuu, the self-mummification was different because it involved stripping his body away from its fat and fluids. The whole process is connected to the Buddhist monks in Japan's Yamagata and can take even up to 10 years. Basically, the monks go into a process where they slowly starve themselves with a diet of poisonous nuts, roots, herbs, and tree sap. Seated in a meditative posture, the monks die without any moisture in the body. But somehow, all the essentials remain preserved. The mummy of Sangha Tenzin is seated in a temple today, with his mouth open, his teeth visible, and hollow eyes. कहते हैं जब उनकी रूह उनके शरीर को छोड़कर गई, तब आसमान में एक रेनबो दिखा था, as if his spirit was telling the villagers not to worry anymore, that the dark days were over, and now their lives would be full of color. If you ever visit the Gyuu Monastery and have a chance to look at the mummy that is in a glass box now, आप भी धोखा खा सकते हैं. दूर से देखने में ऐसा नहीं लगता that it's a dead body, because even when the mummy was found back in 2004 after being buried because of the earthquakes, it was found to be in a sitting position. हाथ में माला लिए वो आज भी ऐसे ही दिखते हैं जैसे मेडिटेट कर रहे हो बैठ के. ना कोई बाम, ना कोई केमिकल, and even after being more than 500 years old, the hair, the nails, and even the teeth are still intact. You can even find a bit of skin after all these years. Maybe यही reason है that the locals believe that the Lama still lives on, and hence they worship him as the living God.
ये सिर्फ एक कहानी थी, ऐसी और कई कहानियां हैं, किसी गांव की अंधेरी गली में छुपी, तो कहीं किसी पहाड़ के नीचे दबी, सुनसान रास्तों में भटकती हुई, लोगों के दिलों में बसी हुई कहानियां जो हम आप सभी लोगों तक पहुंचाते रहें। Stay tuned for the next episode of Folktales with JustWravel.